on the big story. That's the relaxation that we got on export duty on the ferrous space. To chat up about that and understand the impact for individual companies, we're joined by Mr. Manish Sarda, the director of Sarda Group, who joins us to discuss this decision. And in a bit as well, we will be joined by Godavari Power and Ispat. Hi, Manish. Good morning. Good to speak to you after a while. Well, if you could tell us first up itself, we have a couple of brokerage reports that are suggesting that pellet producers have pushed through a price increase in the last couple of days. You do produce pellets, right? Is that the case? Has there been a price revision on pellets, on billets? I believe this notification came, and in the next 12 hours, some of these prices already had moved up. Go ahead.
Yes, Nigel, the prices have moved up, but the prices also had moved down quite a bit. We had seen billet prices drop by 3,000 rupees, and we had seen pellet prices also drop down quite a bit. And the pellet prices which have been increased is in the tune of 700 rupees after the duty was removed.
What do those prices now currently stand at? I mean, in the second quarter, they were a little around that 85-50 odd mark.
So right now, people are quoting 9,700, in between 9,700 and 10,000 rupees. Okay. But we yet have to see the stabilization, at what price levels the prices stabilize.
Interesting. All right. So, they're quoting higher levels, but there has been a price increase and you're confirming that. Even billets, you produce some, right? If you could tell us what has been the price increase out there on billets. And Manish, for your company, even prior to this imposition of export duty, you all weren't exporting, right? Could you clarify that?
Yes, we were not exporting. In the last 4 years, we have exported very minimal quantities as we are very happy with the domestic demand, and the domestic realizations are also good for us. And we are a landlocked plant. So for us, exporting out is not the best option. And it does not really impact us whether the duty was there or not there,
right,
as we are quite insulated from that whole paradigm.
No, it impacts you, but it's an indirect impact to you, right, Manish?
Because indirect. It does have an indirect impact. Like on the overall steel market, it will have an impact. The duty removal is a welcome move. It's a fantastic move. I mean, it will give push to exports, and the lost space in exports will be gained back by the country.
You were talking about prices of billets. How much does that account for in your overall scheme of things?
So billets we normally don't sell too much in the market, because for us it's a captive use. We are producing wire rods and HB wires. So basically, we tend to use most of our billets captively.
And has there been a price increase? Yeah.
Billet prices have also moved up by 3,500.
So, but most of the billet that you produce is used captively. So does that mean your margins improve from here versus competitors? I mean, just wanted to understand, is the worst of margins over? Because in the past, you've done margins closer to 40% as well.
I think, Nigel, the margins will remain quite good, but we have to also see the impact of raw material pricing, which comes in the next few days, because raw material prices will also go up. We have seen the duty, being reinstated in coking coal and also coke. So 2.5% on coking coal and 5% on coke. So we'll have to see what happens on the energy side of things, because the raw material prices will go up. Even we believe that iron ore prices will also go up.
Right,
So we have to see what margins will come in the next few days. We'll come to realize, after the raw material push is there.
Okay.
So but margins will remain healthy. I think the demand on ground is good. I think the export demand will also come back in place.
You're saying demand on ground is good? As you're seeing it, I believe it's a little softish in the past couple of weeks, even post-festive.
Yes, but it's because of the global challenges are there in the market, but infrastructure demand will be good in India. As I mentioned previously also, that overall infrastructure demand will be good by India, because we are doing a lot of infrastructure projects.
Got it. All right. Manish, also, you have diversified a little bit, right? You had got that hydro project. And the last time I think, you guys chatted with Mangalam and me, you all were talking about that EBITDA from the hydropower project to clock closer on 200 crores of EBITDA for FY23. That's on the cards?
Yeah, I don't have the exact numbers right now, Nigel, but I think the hydropower projects all are on track, and we are expecting healthy EBITDAs from all the hydropower plants.
All right, FY22 was close to around 170. You believe that could be around 200. You are on the right track for that.
So it also depends upon the rains and the weather gods, right? So
Right.
I won't be able to put the exact numbers right now.
We'll hope and pray that they bestow all their generosity upon you, Manish. But, final question then. This is something that shareholders have been asking. 1,000 crores was your debt at the end of the previous year. The first half, we look at that number, it's close to around 700 crores. What does it look like by the end of this year?
The debt?
Yes.
No, we are not taking any more debts. We are going to maintain our debts at the levels which they are at the moment and probably reduce it going down further.
Much? Reduce it by how much?
I think the gross levels are around 1,300 CR.
Okay.
The gross, but the net level is around 700 crores.
On the console level, yeah, I think on the individual flagship company, I think there's hardly any debt. It's around roughly 200 odd crores. That's it.
You're basically telling us the debt will remain at current levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a standalone entity, you don't have debt, but we are also including the hydropower project, right? I think that's where bulk of your debt is, and you've been reaping that. Okay, all right, Manish. Thanks so much for stopping by. You've given us a fair bit of details. So prices have moved up